welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started.
I got 38 hours to live.
And off we go from Tampa.
Yeah.
20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run it for the first time with the
I got a rare disease.
He's got room to run right at the start. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great
How old
play
is
design.
you
can tell all week. They love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
I'm on up to be your daddy.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Forced out left. He runs with it. And they'll take this down inside.
I'm 49.
Good decision to take off. He gets 50
I'm letting you know how old I am, boy.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game. A nice scramble there, good yardage.
Is that right,
and he's able
boy?
to pick up the 1st down.
Brought in by the tight end.
I'm big black, boy.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot.
Nah.
They knew it was coming, and they end up
Both
holding
of
them to just a short gain.
Nah.
On the give, it's Swift.
Nope.
And he'll be taken down.
Nope.
We have a chance for the 1st points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Nope.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh
ugly.
sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Hell no.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
I grow weed for a living.
Coming from his safety position, filling
I
his
grow
run
weed
gap
for a living.
assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Yeah.
They need 6
Covered
for the touchdown.
island.
2nd and goal.
Yeah. He went there. I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's Williams. Williams hit and loses the football. The Bucs have it. He gets 3. Past the 40. Inside the
38.
20. And he returns this all the way.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
Yeah.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
No, you don't. You don't know
From
that,
the 35, it's 1st and 10.
That could be a bad person.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Nah.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
I smoke good, though. I ain't gonna lie. I smoke good.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams.
Who?
That'll be intercepted. Picked off
I
by
do.
Zion McCollum. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it
I smoke so much good.
I want the ball thrown in my direction.
All
so
the good in
anytime they
the
get a
world
chance
and
to break
still
up a
run
play
out
and
of
silence
it.
an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it,
man, that is what 50 years old. I feel like doing a perk. Sounds.
Here's Baker to begin with a pass.
Sounds stupid.
A short one there to Ollie.
And
they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
What banana sandwiches is you talking about? You talking about retard drugs. What are you talking about, a retard drug?
The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa.
That's crazy.
After this. On to the second Buccaneers in possession of the football.
That's crazy,
as they've got it with 1st and 10.
You like them things, young blood? I don't give a fuck what you with, blood. It's popping, home.
With the argument, it's Bucky Irving.
It's popping, home.
Closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
I don't care what you with. It's popping, home.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Oh, man, left wide open.
You wearing my color right now. What you talking about? What's popping, home? Your team is here.
They take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries. The size,
you at the bottom of the fucking water, boy.
These tight ends can create. Man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
He'll get across the 20, come down 23-yard line.
Oh man, you just said we had good conversation. Now you acting like a little BB. Oh, it's y'all. Yeah, you a little BB. Shut up, little BB.
It's Williams. Flush to his right. Off he goes.
Hey, yo, shut up, little BB.
Just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards.
What you say, little blood?
What you say, blood? Pick up a little bit and mostly avoid the sack.
Blood, what you gonna do, blood? Blood, what you gonna do, blood?
On 2nd down, it's Williams.
Blood gonna mute me. Blood ain't stupid. Little blood ain't stupid. That's my little blood son. Little blood son, look at him. You doing good, little blood.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's taken down up past the 35. First catch for him on the afternoon.
Hey, your little blood. Hey, your blood.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning
hey, your blood, you hear me? Stop playing with me, boy.
They'll have a first down. It's a
gain of 28. You want to whoop him? Blood, you hear me talking to you. Well, maybe come whoop you. Like a little red-haired stepchild.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked up by the rookie safety.
Oh, that's what you is, DK? You like Burger?
Like you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
I'm glad you like Burger King. Is it good?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker.
Yeah.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
Tastes like me. Dang, that's kind of nasty, blood. You know, I ain't never seen nobody chase another man.
Abuka, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I don't know. That's your prerogative. Nah, it ain't ours.
From the top, it's Mayfield.
That's what y'all. That's what you. That what you bottom of the water niggas like. Y'all like that. Yeah, that's what y'all like doo-doo. Y'all like doo-doo. Y'all like doo-doo. Yeah. They like doo-doo. They like doo-doo.
And in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. To throw is Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third down, they need 5. Now Williams. Forced out wide. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Not only did they convert on 4th down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Williams to the air once more. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They try to throw again. Here's Williams. I had it That defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
He'll get this out to Swift. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Ready for it. They're going for it. Here's Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on fourth down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Williams. Moving to his right. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Roll. Otunze. Touchdown, Chicago.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out the Baltimore to land.
interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Real. Good. 180. What's that?
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. It's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. He's close to a first down. Gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, Baker. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Throwing is Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he looks... EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Chicago Bears. Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And off we go from the Windy City. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things we've been lacking, my bro. So what are we lacking? I can point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hound, drop me in that, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, but to carry down. What is it on?
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. It's second down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Throwing on second down, Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
What is up?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
That's good for a Bears.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Christian Ellis, there on the stop. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 3.
What is up?
Throwing is Williams. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
3rd down and 3.
What is up?
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
What is up?
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's going to have the first down and more. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 47 yards. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They will run it over center with Swift. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams. That is caught by the tight end. Poston Lovely. Touchdown, Bears. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Bears 7, Patriots nothing. Santos, the kickoff for Chicago.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Crazy. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Jermaine Edmonds on the tackles. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Man in motion, it's Diggs. May to throw on 2nd down. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
It's 3rd and 4. From out of the gun, here's May. Out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now a give running left, it is Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
The charisma state, we will proud. That paper baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side, it either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's May. And that is incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll go. Here's May. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Pats' 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Forced out wide. Now he'll run. And he will get into the end zone. Great May. Touchdown, Patriots. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. Oh, a flick back to the kicker. It's a fake. This is caught, and he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2.
You got 2 points? Okay.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Shoot.
Drive will start on the ground, and they'll bring down around the 27-yard line. Robert Spillane fills him there.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. It is 2nd and 9.
What you looking for?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Quick slash, caught by Burton. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Bears 1st down.
Let's get it.
Not a whole lot complicated about this
Trying
play,
to
Mike.
see
That
if I
was
can go and get a
understanding where the
touchdown.
holes of the
I don't
defense
even
were.
know.
Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He'll swing this out to Swift. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Complete to Swift. And it looks like he's going to have the first
down.
The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
What is that?
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the
ball.
Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you're going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And that'll set up 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions. And now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They're going. It's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he's going to pick up a Patriots first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Man in motion, it's Diggs. May to throw again. He's got it at the 3. And a critical tackle there. We're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and expect more of that here in the second. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the lines.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw now, May on the run to the right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Montez Sweat getting in for the sack, and that's going to lead to 3rd and very long. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout to talk things over before 3rd down. Here's May. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Third and short yardage. Here's Williams. He gets this complete to Burton. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Play what up?
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3.
What?
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, no.
Just one spoonful can cause hallucinations, loss of control, and unconsciousness. Some tourists, unaware of this, ate an entire jar at once and then went completely insane or even fell into a coma for several days. One blogger decided to test mad honey on what is up?
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
We start today.
Here's Williams now to throw.
It hurt him.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've been getting played all day.